Hi everyone. So this is the last video where I will provide the summary of the journey. So thanks for staying up to the last. Yeah. So what we started, the main series was about MCP Model Context Protocol. Okay, and the journey started I said we need an agent think, they plan and act. So for taking action, there are three components: the tools, the MCP server, and the agent skills. And we divided into four phases. We started with phase one where we learned about MCP and tried to connect this one. Phase two was building, phase three was setting and deploying, and phase four was some use case. That was how I divided. So we started with skills. What is MCP? We talked like model context protocol and the M cross N integration problem to M plus N integration solution, why MCP king. Then we talked like what MCP server serves. It serves tools, resources, and prompts. Then we talked about host, client, server. That means host is Claude Desktop, is kind of the host, and always for one single client, one server connection. So there will be one-to-one connection would be there between client and server. Then we saw that another three protocols are there, but the second one SSA is deprecated, so only two is there: STDIO and streamable HTTP protocol. Then through STDIO protocol, the client server communicate via standard in and standard out, and here they communicate via post request and getting the response. Okay, so that's what for if an MCP server code hosted on cloud, you can directly connect to via post request. But if it is there, you can download locally, you can run it locally via STDIO mode or run it via HTTP and connect to those different ways. So then we started with checking we did some setup guides. Then yeah, the same thing, so assistant with the STDI mode. Then we talked about assistant with the HTTP mode, and then we took an example of Uniprot MCP server. Yeah, so that's where we installed it locally, we hosted it MCP, and we saw how to connect that. Right, so here then we move to OpenAI SDK agent, like programmatically how we can connect, and we saw first the STDIO approach, and then we saw the same thing using the HTTP board. Okay, so then we moved to the second phase where we saw how to build MCP server. Then we talked about MCP Inspector, then how to code of the building MCP server and how to run different ways. And then we saw like how to connect this each custom client to each of this our own MCP server. Then we moved to do an NGSQC MCP server. Then we talked how to dockerize our MCP server, and so that we can use Docker instead of individual code. Then we finally did an interesting single cell data analysis MCP server use case. And yeah, last I talked like how you can share your code with the others. So I hope this series was useful. So the main intention behind creating this series is like whatever I learned, I wanted to share with you all. So thanks for supporting and thanks for watching this series. And I will see you with some new series. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.